Lost Uni, what's good? I know this is a completely different setup from what you guys are accustomed to, and it's part of the reason why it took so long for this video to come out. I know if you watched the Tinfoil Tuesday video we had this past Tuesday, we had something coming Friday. This is the Friday where I'm recording it, but it's 12:52 a.m. More than likely it's gonna be coming out. It's gonna be coming out on a Saturday morning. But we had a little technical difficulty. I've been studying film for years, but this is the first time I've actually kind of downloaded film and really broke it down on video. So I had no clue which extensions or applications to use to actually try to download the film. And then, I mean, I've been using CapCut for years to actually break it up, but I've been looking for any applications that are free, you know, because your boy is balling on a budget. But for applications that I can actually use to like slow down and mark up the video, for now this will suffice, because I literally found an application that I was able to do everything I needed on. Literally started up a video 5 seconds ago, and every single time I would pause and play, it would have like a little loading screen in the middle of it, and then there would be like a white clear, like a little opaque filter over the screen, and it'll say loading. I was like, I can't do this. I'm not able to. If I'm not able to maneuver smooth and swiftly, I can't do this. I can't do this. This will suffice for now. You have to follow around with my arrow. I wanted to draw on the screen, but you know, we can't always have everything we want. This will suffice for now. But as you can see, we are going over the Minnesota Vikings offense that just went up against the Lions. Led none other than the man himself. Nine. Yo, we're calling him Nine. We are calling him Nine. After the performance that he put on, I know he only threw for 150 yards, and that seems like his super cap for the year, even though I think he's going past that against the Ravens. He still had a great performance, and I'm going to show you why just having him on the field opens up their offense so much. But another player who the Vikings are so glad to have back is Aaron Jones. This is, I believe it was either first or the second play of the game. This was their first drive, by the way, but this was one of the first plays of the game, and this is a play that honestly should have went for a touchdown. This was at least the first play of their first drive. One of the first plays of their first drive, not the first play of the game. The Lions had the ball first, but I can guarantee you, look, watch Jordan Addison on this. He's gonna come and chip block 97 Aiden Hutchinson, and the right tackle the tight end is gonna come in and get one hand on him. Tight end is gonna come up and block 34 on here. And honestly, if Jordan Addison continues to come block this safety over here, this would have gone for a touchdown. Look. Boom. Jordan Addison, boom, get one hand on him. Tight end gets one hand on him, comes back. If Jordan Addison comes through and blocks this guy right here instead of watching the play, this is a touchdown. Because look, he's watching the play right here. He already got one hand on this guy right here. He already got one hand on this guy. Boom, tight end gets one hand on him. Tight end comes back and it's too late. He already got the angle on him. But honestly, like, who is stopping him? If he comes through and gets this block, he just needs one man to beat. And it's not enough field. It's not enough field. But this is regardless, it's a great play. Great play to get these guys started off with. I know they're so excited to have Aaron Jones back. You can get a better view of all the things I was talking about on this play. Watch, he's gonna come into frame over here. Watch him get one hand on him. Boom, get one hand on him. He's watching a play, literally. Just come up and block this guy earlier. If he just comes up and blocks that safety earlier instead of just watching the play, this is a touchdown. He did not have the angle. looking at this back view, look, this guy did not have the angle whatsoever. This would have been a touchdown. They get the touchdown anyways, but this would have been a very, very clear touchdown. Coming back to this one right here. I believe this was the incompletion to Jordan Addison. There isn't really too much I'm going to cover on this one, but it was a freaking dot by JJ McCarthy. It was a dot by 9 that I really, really wish Jordan Addison would have caught right here. Whew. Look at that. Terry and Arnold celebrating. Listen, it was good coverage, but it was an even better throw. Oh my goodness, look at this. JJ McCarthy gets it right on the money. But he drops it. If he would have been able to hang on to that, this would have been a great start. But like I said, they do get the touchdown anyways. Which one was this? Oh, this was a screen to Aaron Jones. Look at this. This is another play that should have been a touchdown if they got their blocking right correctly. All right, look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. We have 6 guys down on the line of scrimmage. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. Automatically, defensive line is like, oh, one of us is coming free. The defensive line, they're all licking their chops. They're like, oh, one of us is coming free. So immediately, this has to go to a hot. If all of them are rushing, this has to go to a hot because there's literally, they have 5 wide. They have nobody else to come block. So if this is all of these guys coming down, if all these guys are down and rushing, they're coming to a hot. So more than likely, either one of them will be dropping back for what the defense was thinking. Either one of them would have been dropping back, or one of the DBs, one of them has to be on alert for any of these inside guys for a hot. But it's a screen to the outside to Aaron Jones. And look at this. There's only 2 guys on this. There's only 2 guys on this side of the field. Literally only 2 guys. Look how fast the offensive line gets out. Ball is snapped. Boom. Look. Defensive line. 3 guys are already over here, but they're all like, wait, what the heck? They're all clueless right now. This guy is the only one who's really kind of like keen onto this. He's already getting blocked. Or he's already going to block this guy. They've got 1 guy to block. This offensive lineman does a great job. Coming, boom, gets in front of him. This should be a touchdown, but he did not block this guy right here. Jalen Naylor was too busy running the route. Look, boom. If you don't sell you sold the route, great. You sold the route, great. But I would have loved to see him, instead of fully selling the route, if he would have, at the top of this, boom, break down and block him. This would have been a touchdown. But also, this offensive tackle, one of them, could have gotten off. There's no need to double team this guy right here. They did a great job. This is a great play. Great job blocking it. There's no need to double team this guy. If one of these offensive linemen comes off and notices that Jalen Naylor did not block this guy and comes through and blocks him as well, then they mauled him. He didn't even know. He was like, all right, guys, like, listen, you got me, like, you got me. It's over. He was not putting up any type of fight. At this point, he could have peeled off and just went to go block him. But even if one of these guys breaks off and blocks him, possibly still not a touchdown. More than likely would have been a touchdown. It's not 100%. Jalen Naylor, if you would have went to go block this safety, this is a touchdown all the way. Aaron Jones should have had 2 touchdowns on this one drive. Let's get the back view of this so you can really see. But dog, I know the Vikings are so glad to have Aaron Jones back, because he's already such a playmaker, and he's another weapon that they get to play with. But the offensive linemen were having too much fun blocking that guy. They were having way too much fun blocking that guy. They were just like, hey, stupid. I bet you didn't expect to see us out here, did you now? No, he did not. This play, It's another dime from JJ McCarthy. Oh, it's 9. I'm sorry. That's not JJ McCarthy out there. That is 9. This is another dot from 9, and Justin Jefferson just being Justin Jefferson. Look at this. Bottom of the screen. He literally just... The coverage was there. He didn't even beat him. Look at it. The coverage was there all the way through. The ball is right here. It's already thrown. But Justin Jefferson is just too good at tracking the ball. And 9 puts a laser on him. He could have literally just walked into the end zone and handed him the ball. Literally could have just walked into the end zone and handed him the ball, and it couldn't have been placed any better than that. Look at this. Oh. This is what stuff is dreamt of. People dream of this stuff. All right, next play we got here. See, I don't actually remember this one. Oh, now I remember this one. Yes. Okay. This is gonna be a deep little outpost. That's what I'm gonna call it. An outpost. I believe it looks like a corner route, but he runs it a little. It's a deep out. I'm assuming he runs it a little too flat to be a corner route. Jordan Addison, at least. But what we're really looking at is 9 on this play, and this is what really I feel like separates him from other young quarterbacks. Other than a few, there's a few other young quarterbacks like Jackson Dart who really excel at manipulating the pocket, but his pocket awareness on this play is absolutely phenomenal. You're gonna see it a lot more on the back view, but there's a rusher that comes off the edge. I believe it's 97, Aiden Hutchinson, and he senses him, gives him a quick glance, and he immediately dashes off a little bit to the left and throws a dart. So many other quarterbacks would have been sacked on this play. Also, he immediately notices that this guy right here, this safety, off the start of the play, it looks like a too high front. It looks like a too high front. Cover 2 man. That's what they're showing. They're showing cover 2 man. Or too high man, I should say. And this safety comes in to bracket Justin Jefferson. So immediately he knows that this entire side of the field is open, which means Jordan Addison is going to be on one-on-one coverage. And he's taking that every day of the week. Look at this free rusher right here. He darts off to the side. Jordan Addison had his man beat. Honestly, he didn't even run it too flat to be a corner. It looks like a post, just reverse. I have no fucking clue what that route is called. But anybody who says this was underthrown, if you see the back angle of this was a freaking dot. Look at his helmet. Look at his helmet all the way through. He reads the safety, and then he reads the safety. Boom. Looks at the rusher. Darts off. Absolute dart. Let's go back for that a little bit. Look at his helmet. Right here. So many other quarterbacks would have probably rushed out and not even been able to. If anything, he either would have been sacked, probably rushes up. This guy gets him, but looks at him. This was so quick. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Gives him one look. Darts off. Absolute dart. Absolute dart. Now this play, I believe it was this play. Yeah. This play right here is the difference between Carson Wentz and 9 when it comes to the red zone. Carson Wentz is almost a non-factor for rushing the football. Yes, he has enough legs to really get you a first down if you need to off a scramble, but 9 is actually very, very lethal with his legs, and it changes the way the defense plays against you. You're going to see 87, TJ Hawkins, he's going to come across on a crosser right here, and he's literally just going to sit down in this flat. Jalen Naylor, honestly, if he would have just sat right, Jalen Naylor comes in on a little route. He's going to come inside and sit down right here, but he fades off 2-3 yards back and really gets himself out of the play, or not out of the play, but he gets himself out of a touchdown handle. You're gonna see it right here. But I'm gonna, once I pause it, oh my goodness, right here. Wait, right here. There we go. If Jalen Naylor pauses right here, he's going to get this touchdown instead of TJ Hawkinson. Because in a quarterback's mind, it would be the safer throw if he just sits and pauses than this. Even though this guy comes off, this guy comes off, but once he sees the ball thrown, he comes back. This guy is rushing. This guy's rushing. Honestly, if this was Carson Wentz, this defender would have seen that he has two people rushing. And there is no need to really like play this deep on the quarterback. Even though he did lose track of TJ Hawkinson, I feel like he probably would have done a better job of plastering to TJ Hawkinson, because there wouldn't have been as much of a threat for the run. This guy, because look, there's two defenders who are doing absolutely fuck all in this play. There's two defenders who are doing fuck all. And this guy, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He is helping out his defender in the flat with Aaron Jones. And he's also cutting off in a route for JJ McCarthy. So Jalen Naylor would have been the touchdown play, but he backs up way too much and makes it easier for this guy to cover him. If he just sit right there, but he backs up a little bit too much. But he still got it into TJ Hawkinson. And honestly, like, if this is just a beauty of a throw. And I don't think Carson Wentz makes this type of play, because there's so much attention to JJ McCarthy's legs that it freezes defenders, honestly. Look at him. You can see it perfectly on this back view. He's way too focused. He loses track of TJ Hawkinson completely. He's not even looking at TJ Hawkinson anymore at this point. Boom. And there's no need for TJ Hawkinson to cross his face, because he doesn't even know I'm right here. All of these guys are focused on 9 right now. So boom, he just sits right here. And JJ McCarthy sees him. Sorry, 9. I'm sorry. Gotta get used to that. This one, oh, wow. This was, I believe, a run play. 90% sure this was a run play. Yes. Ooh, this was beautifully blocked. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 guys in the box. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least, this guy, I believe, was a non-factor in the blocking. Yeah, he was a non-factor in the blocking. So we have 7 blockers, or 7 blockers, 8 guys in a box. How do they solve this? Jordan Addison, I believe that's Jordan Addison. I think I saw 3. He comes on the cross. Brian Branch gets lost in the sauce. He gets completely lost in the sauce. The left tackle is going to take 2 defenders with him, and the tight end is going to split out and they're going to leave this rusher just completely free. Tight end is going to absolutely put this man on a t-shirt and murder him. And the left tackle is going to take 2 defenders with him. That is how you get rid of 8 people in the box. Look at this. He's lost in the sauce. You're gonna see it so much more in the back view, but oh my goodness, look at the tight end come up, boom. The tight end TJ Hawkinson comes through and lays the boom on this free defender. He's like, oh my goodness, am I gonna get a free? Nope. And look at the push on this play. They established an entire new line of scrimmage. Look at this. Oh my goodness. You're going to see it so much better in the back view. All right, so TJ Hawkinson is going to come on. Boom, take this guy. Brian Branch gets lost in the backfield. He gets so lost in the backfield. Brian Branch could have stopped this from becoming a chunk play if he didn't get lost in the sauce in the backfield. And Christian Darrisaw is just going to take two guys out with him. Dear goodness. Look at this. These two guys are putty, and this guy's about to get plastered. But look at Brian Branch first. Boom. He's already trying to play this right here. But if he would have seen, ball's already handed off. Boom. Ball's already gone, buddy. Ball is already gone. And before he knows, it's too late. It's too late. But look at Christian Darrisaw. Coming. Taking two blockers. Boom, boom. Both of you guys coming with me. This is beautifully blocked. This is how you take care of an 8-man front. This is how you take care of an 8-man front. You get the one guy off to the side with a little misdirection. Boom. Your tight end takes the free rusher, and your left tackle takes these two guys, and you double team the inside. You inside the big boy inside, sitting over the center. He was trying to come through this gap right here. Nope. Boom. We're just gonna double team you. Get out of the way. And he's just gonna find that hole. If Jalen Naylor was able to hold on to this block just a little bit longer, he might have been able to break this free for a touchdown. Just a little bit longer. Look, he doesn't have the angle. He definitely doesn't have the angle. He could just cut right up here. But Alex Anzalone is a great player, and at the end of the day, he does end up making the tackle. This right here is another reason why 9 is such a threat on the rush to these people. This right here. The Lions do a great job covering this play. They do a phenomenal job covering this play. Literally nothing is open. And 9 immediately sees that, and he's like, oh. Because Lions been playing man pretty much all game. So he's like, oh, nothing's open. You guys send how many rushers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rushers. This guy's covering the zone in the middle. And he's like, oh, everybody has their backs turned. I have the angle. I'm just going to take it. This is why he's such a threat with his legs. And it's such a problem to run man coverage in the end zone against this man. Because if he sees an opening, he's going to take it. And he's a threat with his legs. He's enough of a threat with his legs that it's almost a hazard to run man coverage against him without a spy. You're gonna see teams start to spy him a lot more. Both of these guys are on the ground. He's like, I didn't think that would hurt trying to tackle this guy so much. He missed a tackle. He's like, oh, damn it. Maybe Brian's gonna, oh, fuck, Brian didn't get him. Brian, you missed him. He's like, yeah. Wait, look at it. More time. He's like, Brian, get him. Brian, you missed him. Brian's like, yeah, I didn't get him. Fuck. This is the last play of the game. Or the last first down of the game to ice the game. All the Lions need to do in this situation is stop them. And they get the ball back to possibly try to score and win the game. But, sorry, I just hit my mic. I don't know if you can hear that. Probably did. It probably sounded crazy. But you can tell how gassed out this Lions defense is. Look at all the defensive linemen. They rush 3 on this one. Some of these guys are dropping back. They rush 3. They give no effort at all. They're done. They are so beat up and done with this game because the Vikings were just giving it to them all day long. Look, Aiden Hutchinson, he falls down on this. He falls down. These two guys give pretty much zero effort. They're like, oh my goodness, they just max protected and we're only rushing 3. We're not getting through. They're like, honestly, let's just give up. But they run a little slot fade to Jalen Naylor, and this is another beautiful pass from 9 to ice out the game. Another beautiful pass. This is the type of stuff that you don't see often from all young quarterbacks. And this is why I feel like a lot of people aren't really giving him the credit that he deserves. Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass. A lot of young quarterbacks, you don't see this type of stuff. You don't see this type of stuff in clutch moments time after time. Now, I do want to see him kind of stack great games up, because that's the last thing we really haven't seen him do. We've seen him have great moments, and we've seen him have success. But he has looked like a rookie at times. He's only played 3 games. But at the same time, we also do see flashes of what really could be. Now, if he cleans up the turnovers, this kid is really onto something. Whenever I was really scouting him out during the draft process, he reminded me of a game manager, because he is a game manager, but he's a game manager that is clutch. And I was like, this is literally like the Vikings are drafting Kirk Cousins, a younger version of Kirk Cousins, if he was actually clutch. Because Kirk Cousins he's clutch sometimes, but when you need him to be, he's not very clutch. Look at this beautiful throw. Oh my goodness. But I hope you guys enjoyed this film breakdown of the Minnesota Vikings, led by none other than Mr. Alter Ego 9. Some people think it's cringy. I love it. Listen, I'm not even a Vikings fan. I think that he has that locker room absolutely dialed in. A lot of people don't really realize. You can tell, especially in the locker room. They will see right through it if it's fake. They will see right through it immediately, and they're going to be like, this guy is a fucking fraud. But he has everybody bought in. He has everybody bought in. And they believe in him. And when you do stuff like this on the field, and when the defense has this much attention drawn to you on the field to where it gets other people open, that's when they're really going to start to believe in you. And it gets everybody playing good. It gets the defense playing good. Their defense is getting healthy. The Vikings are going to be a problem. And I'm not sure who is going to be able to solve it. Probably the Rams. That's who I have in my Super Bowl. But in the coming years, the Vikings will be a problem, especially once this young kid really starts to grow in his offense. They're gonna be dangerous. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know who you want me to break down in the future. I really want to do some Jackson Dart. If you guys don't give me any suggestions, more than likely it'll be a Jackson Dart breakdown, because that's another kid who's been balling out. I don't want to say who he reminds me of in the pocket, but if you know ball, because y'all will cancel me. But if you know ball and you have watched Jackson Dart maneuver in the pocket, you know exactly who I'm talking about and who he reminds you of. But hope you guys enjoyed. Always spread love, stay up, be safe. Class dismissed.